Hello everyone, and listen to that. This is Doom on the Atari Jaguar. Well, I say the Atari Jaguar. This is Doom on an emulator that's meant to be the Atari Jaguar. We'll skip that. So, what's interesting is we were going to do the 32X version of Doom. Now, the reason why we're doing this version is because this is the basis for a lot of the console ports. Weirdly, the Atari Jaguar version was the actual basis. It's a bit strange to hear that because the Jaguar was a massive, massive flop as a console, but it was the basis of a lot of the other versions of Doom, particularly the Sega 32X, the Game Boy Advance, the PlayStation, and the Sega Saturn versions were all derived from this version. So we're going to take a look at this. This was released in 1994, and it was kind of the first, like we said, the first official port of Doom. Now, we are running on an emulator because I ain't a millionaire, let's be honest. You do have single player, co-op, or deathmatch you can have. It has the multiplayer, this one. The SNES version didn't. You can have co-op mode. I don't know if it would play split screen. I don't know. Attempting. Press option to abort. What is option? Option. Nope. Don't know what the buttons are to abort. We may have to reset it, I think. Let's reset it. We're using RetroArch for this, because again, Jaguars. Oh, God, that is offensive to your ears. Apologies for that. Right, so there you go. Don't play on co-op. You've got the area. You can select the area 1, area 2. We'll play on Hurt Me Plenty, Not Too Rough, I'm a Wimp, Ultra Nightmare. I like the way the nightmare's melting there. We'll go with Hurt Me Plenty, shall we? It has a loading screen, incidentally, for the cartridge. You can notice immediately from the Super Nintendo is the floor and the ceiling are in there. But one thing that you will notice if you've been listening to this is, where's the music? The sound works. The emulator does emulate sound, so I'm firing the gun. But yes, there is no music in this version of the game. You'll see here that the pillars here are missing in the armor room. That's one thing that's missing. It is kind of a feature that you will find with this version. Also, the bonus armor here on the floor is missing. Also, if we grab the armor, you'll see here again, textures. There's a texture there that wasn't there in the SNES version. You've got the draw distance there. Works fine. You've got this little thing which is animated, which wasn't animated. You can see the turn around. We'll come around here. This thing here, the little platform, is animated, or at least the side of it's animated, not the top of it, weirdly. I guess it's meant to be spinning. Other things are health bonuses. Gave you 2 health instead of 1. You'll see here we run over this. We get 102 health instead of 101. 104 health. So you got 2 health. You got twice as much health out of health bonuses. Although I believe there was less of them in the level. So B is shoot. A, you hold A and move left and right to strafe, because obviously there's no L and R buttons. A is also the use button. Interesting thing about the Jaguar controller is that it had a massive keypad on it. So switching weapons was a hell of a lot easier than the other console versions. That was one advantage. It had a big ugly keypad. Well, the barrel is missing there as well. That's another change. We'll blow up this barrel, see if we get an explosive effect. Yeah, you do get the PC version's explosive effect. You can see the mega armor out there. And of course, the poison does have a texture. I take it C run. C is the sprint button. Although, Jesus Christ, that frame rate is atrocious. So it certainly looks better than the SNES version, but does not run at all well. Can we jump out of there? No, we can't. Anyway, there was a button on one of those pillars that you could get you out of there. So A opens the door. B is to shoot. There we go. kill them dudes. I don't know if it's the emulator that's slow or whether it did actually run this slow, but we're using a virtual Jaguar to emulate this. Yeah, I can't afford the Jaguar. Jaguars are very, very rare, very, very hard to find. This was the last console that Atari released. You can see here there's differences here in that you don't have the screens here as well. I can't remember who did this port. I think it was Williams Entertainment or GT Interactive published it. I'm sure Midway were responsible for a few ports as well. Grab the extra health and we'll strafe. The lack of an L and R button meant you had to hold that fireball. It takes about a year to get there. We could go on holiday really if we wanted to dodge that fireball. That imp took a while to die. So as you can see through here, it is a massive improvement. Obviously, the Jaguar did tout itself as being a... What was that noise? What the hell was that? Anyway, I don't know. Obviously, the Jaguar touted itself as being the first 64-bit system. Whether or not it was a 64-bit system or not is still up for debate. I mean, some people say it was. Get up there. Pretty sure. But you can see the floor has textures, the poison has textured, and the ceiling has textures, and the wall textures look way better. And this secret area is a bit obvious. I hit two buttons at the same time there. Just sprinting in slow-mo. The frame rate is pretty bad though, and the lack of music really just kills the atmosphere. Let's go run across and get the Mega Armor Doom guy. We didn't take any damage there running across the poison. That was good. But the reason why, I mean, I normally wouldn't have included an emulated game on this, but I wanted to include it because it was interesting. And it is the basis for the other ports that we're going to look at. So we'll do the same thing with the other one. Got about a week to dodge the fireball. The door did a good job for us there. Oh, I hit the wrong button again. God, these imps take a while to die in the Jaguar version. The Jaguar version has the walls, but not the trellis things there. Does have better explosive effects as well. That's nice to see, but yeah, this was Atari's last console and their attempt to compete with the 32-bit era games. It was released kind of at the tail end of the 16-bit era. 94 this game came out. Came out before the SNES version, but you can see the candle, the little candle things there, which, I mean, they're kind of like black candles in this. Yeah, we got less health pickups here, but they are worth 2 instead of 1, so that's an interesting thing. You've got the rotation there, you can see the med pack rotating and the candelabras rotating there. You get the little candles and the dead enemy there. But other than that, can we read the exit sign? Yeah, it is better looking, certainly, than the Super Nintendo one. Head through the exit door. Will we get music at the end? But the lack of music is a big thing that puts you off. And the exit button is different. It's more of a switch than a button. In the SNES version and in the DOS version, we had a button. That's the wrong music. It's the wrong... Listen, that's not right. Sounds like someone's tapping on a window. Where's the... I like that one. We're going to the plant. Not the nuclear plant, but the plant. Nuclear plant we're going to. So, slight differences. I think most of the areas in the game are the same. We'll try and not get hit by the dude that's over here. There he is. Ha! Shot me the last time. He's not going to shoot me this time. There you go. Bit more... I mean, there's a bit more detail there. Shoot that dude. We'll go up and get the shotgun, shall we? See if Doom Guy is happy to have a shotgun. Ooh, that frame rate, though. Could count the frames there. Right, you happy, Mr. Doom Guy? Oh yeah, he's a happy man. Look at him, he's so happy. I did point out the reason I could hold more ammo is I picked up the backpack last time. That's why I could hold more ammo. I forgot about that. So we'll go up here and into here. And into the secret area. And grab the backpack. There you go. Doesn't say, you know, there's no messages on the screen. It says you got a backpack or whatever. Or you picked up health or I picked up health bonuses. So if you're playing this for the first time, if you're one of the 2 people in the world that bought an Atari Jaguar. But this game, if you want to buy this game... For the Atari Jaguar, I saw a few on eBay, 97 quid. 97 quid for this game. It's ridiculous. I want some music, though. No music in it. Shoot that guy, turn quickly. Yo, get the red key card. There you go. It's just a little, yeah, just a little blob. It looks as though on the side, but it looks as though we can go outside. There, yeah, we can. And again, the ground there's a grass texture there. I mean, it was a more powerful system than a Super Nintendo, the Jaguar. I mean, it failed miserably because you had sort of other systems out there that were just came out a short time after the Jaguar, and they were just way better. You know, systems like the Sega Saturn, which didn't do well. PlayStation, obviously, which kind of destroyed the competition in that generation. But yeah, it was a marketing thing. They had the do the math thing where they had compared it to the Genesis. Let's see if the sound's better. Yeah, the sound is better than the SNES version. Compared it to like the Genesis, the Super Nintendo. They were 16-bit systems, and this was 64-bit, so it was obviously better. 64-bit, twice as many bits as the PlayStation and the Sega Saturn, but just lacked games, really. It just lacked the support. Still use cartridges, which again, most of the market in that period in the mid-90s was certainly moving towards CD-ROM, especially with, you know, the PlayStation 1, Sega Saturn. Nintendo obviously stuck with cartridges for the N64. But I always thought the Jaguar was interesting. I really would love to own one. But again, didn't sell very well, so expensive. But it was a fascinating system at the time. One thing you could do is you could swap to whatever gun you wanted, which was nice. So shotgun, pistol, chain gun, shotgun. Because they were bound, I've just bound them to the sort of right trigger because I'm using an Xbox One controller for this. But I've bound mine. So LB is the fist, RB is the pistol. This you can. So you got had a more distinctive sound, the chain gun. So that was a good thing, is you could easily swap weapons, and it came with an overlay card. It came with the overlay card as well, so that you could see, because it just was a numeric keypad, which was a bit weird. I mean, I guess you could have played, if they ever released MMOs for it, which I guess it didn't have an online function. If they ever released MMOs, it would have been quite good, I suppose, to have a numeric keypad. Who needs all those buttons? I say that as I have a mouse with 12 buttons on it. So yeah, those buttons are stupid. 5 years to dodge the fireball. It's like the slowest moving projectile I've ever seen. Get the double kill. Again, they still haven't really got the lighting down yet. I'll blow that thing up. I mean, if we can't dodge these fireballs, we get no business dodging fireballs. This was the door. Uh-oh. Takes 20 years. This was the, does it have the, that's the pause button. That's just the the buttons. Where's the map button? It was one of the numeric buttons, that's what it was, which I don't have bound. There it is. Ow. Fuck shot me. Asshole shooting me. Right, let's go up and get the chainsaw at least. I don't know what the map button is. I can't show you the map. Let's go back to the shotgun. See that? You just changed to the shotgun. That was pretty cool. Shotgun, change to the pistol. Now I want the chain gun. I'm going to switch to chain gun. I want my fist. I want my shotgun. That was a cool thing about the Jaguar version. Was it was easier to switch weapons. So we'll give it a mark there. It deserves credit for that. But yeah, it's kind of... It just... Especially since I love the music for Doom so much, it's weird to play without music. And this is how it was on actual hardware. It did not have music. Let's grab the chainsaw and make... Oh, Jesus. Oh God. Uh-oh. Whoa, that's way too much. Either that was the emulator or... Oh God, what's this going to sound like? Happy Doom Guy. Well, it sounds better than the SNES version. We'll give it that. Just replaces your fists. Get some health. Get some ammo. We'll use the chain gun, shall we? As we go and clear out some dudes. Might as well clear out dudes. Here and finish the level. That's the thing. It is so weird. Oh, it's too weird without the music. But it does look better. I mean, there is different kind of assets that they've used. I mean, it is based on the id Tech. It's still running id Tech 1 engine. Grab those bullets. Where are we going? More bullets. I don't like the fact there's not a message on the screen telling you what you've picked up. I mean, obviously, you know what you picked up because we've done this so many times. But if you were new to Doom... Ooh, it's guts are everywhere. Oh, fuck. Shot the barrel. I shot the barrel that was next to me. Shotgun. Let's go with the shotgun. Doom with a shotgun. There's no greater pleasure in a first-person shooter than playing Doom with a shotgun. There you go. Pretty satisfying. Still, it'd be nice if it ran at a reasonable frame rate at least. Turning around. I mean, what was the par time for these levels? Good job we're not doing a speed run here. I don't think you could do a speed run with this controller though. Quite difficult to get. I'll grab that shotgun. He's looking shifty as Doom Guy. We'll head up here, kill these two dudes. I took a hit, he was quite mad there. So you've got the poison, I call it poison because that's what the sign says. You can barely make it out. I'm not running through the poison to show you it. So the draw distance ain't great. Oh, I fell in the poisons. It says poison. So I call it poison. I don't know what it's meant to be called, but that's what I'm calling it. Oh, fuck. Ah, took a hit there. The slow-moving fireball, but the game was running very slowly. I don't know if it ran this slow. Again, I don't know if it's just the emulator struggling or whether it's the actual hardware that's struggling. It's very dark in this area. There you go. Dead, dead. There's no little little elevator thing that you go down here. Is there anything in behind there? Forget to check. But anyway, let's it's the wrong music! Get to the guitar riff, come on. I mean, the music, that is the original music, but it's the wrong It's the wrong music playing at the wrong time. There's no music playing during the level. It's weird, because... Do you really want music at the end of the level? Do you want music during the level? Poison. Oh, shoot, that's Sergeant. One day, there you go, I hit the Sergeant. You can make it out. Yeah, there you go. You can make it out. Ugh, he's pasted the walls with that dude. There you go. He's dead. There you go. So obviously the arms thing did correspond to the buttons, which was good. I'd say it says arms there. We're in area 3. Pick up the shotgun. See if there's a barrel through here to shoot. There wasn't in the Super Nintendo version. Yeah, there is there. Did we get both of them? Alright, you're dead. There we go. Right, there we go. He's dead. I never remember how you get that thing there. But it's not the most playable of games, I will say. Shit. It's quite slow at getting the... Pop that out. Oh dear. The frame rate is... Never dude here, maybe he's up top. There you are. Don't seem very happy. This Doom guy hasn't found the gun for a while. He's only happy when he finds the gun. Let's head up here at this really chugging along frame rate. Oh crap. Bloody stupid sergeant. Ooh, one day we'll get to spin. Oh dear. it's playing at a... There is a frame rate, but... Oh, it can't handle pinkies. It just can't handle the ping. Yeah, it really... Oh, the pinky's dead now. It can't handle there being a pinky on screen. Oh, dodged it. Spread and ruin the frame rate even more. Apologize to anyone who's watching this and throws up. But it is... You know, it's still an interesting version to play. It's not really playable. Again, it's hard to tell if it is the emulator. There it is. It says 57 FPS. But do we believe that? Do we really believe what we're being told there? Interestingly enough, the GPU is 1600 megahertz. It's only using 8%. It's using it's only using 3800 megahertz. It's almost using the full memory bandwidth though, but it's only using 700 megabytes of VRAM, nearly 4 gigabytes of system RAM. This is... I don't know, we're running an i5 6600K, and we're running a GTX 1070, and it's, you know, it's running at quite a fast speed. I don't know why it says 57 FPS, because this isn't 57 FPS. The frame rate went up when clearly it went down. Clearly this is not 58.5 FPS. I don't know why it won't say 60, but it is a bit weird that it's doing the wrong frame rate. We'll take that off. It's getting too offensive now, the frame rate. So yeah, you don't have the pit here either. Oof. 20 minutes to dodge that. Honestly, you could go and like make a cup of tea or something like that. I can't hit that dude from there. So they took out the pit. Here, I guess the pit was too much for the Jaguar. Oh, just dodged that. It's hard to hit things that are far away for some reason. The hit detection doesn't seem very far away. So yeah, there was a pit here in the PC and SNES versions. But not here now. Shotgun him. Where are you going, son? There we go. Get the shotgun back out. Full ammo for the shotgun. This is the part I ain't looking forward to. Never look forward to this part. Oh, Jesus. Slideshow! I'll say the enemies are a lot easier than they were in the Super Nintendo version. And we're playing, I know, the Super Nintendo we didn't get a choice of difficulty, but this one we picked Hurt Me Plenty. So, you know, it's not the most difficult, but it's sort of reasonable. Alright, let's head on through and finish this level. That was weird, it just could not run at all there. I'm not opening that little door there because I want to get this level done at a reasonable frame rate. But it is better looking visually. Pick up the armor, pick up the armor. Strafe away. It's hard, you keep getting stuck on walls with a D-pad. Seems to me you get stuck on the wall. Wonder what theme we'll get at the end of the level. He's dead. Oh, yeah, this is... Whoa, super slow-mo. Everything dead? Nope. Nope, not everything's dead. Oh fuck, there's another dude there. Oh, I strafed into the fireball. People that say frame rate ain't important, come and play this. Well, let me tell you, frame rate is important. The pillars are gone from here. I mean, even the SNES had the pillars. The Super Nintendo at least had those pillars. There, he's dead. It's dead. I assumed the imp's gender there. That was wrong. Just because it's an imp doesn't mean it's... Oh, it really cannot handle this. Oh. There we go. Are we going up? Are we gonna get up? Are we gonna get up? Are we gonna get up? See, frame rate doesn't matter, according to some people. Frame rate's irrelevant. There you go. We're back to normal. Anyone says frame rate doesn't matter, tell them to play Doom on the Atari Jaguar or play it on an emulator. At least you can make out the sign, I suppose. Shot the door to open it. Oh, that's not a bad way of opening a door. Grab all these. Got them all. Yeah, excellent. There we go. It's annoying. It's annoying that a cartridge-based system has a loading screen. So you can see this bit's a little bit different here. But there you go. We played through, you know, like the first 3 levels of Doom on the Atari Jaguar on an emulator. Because again, not a millionaire. It runs okay here. Like there's nobody on screen. It actually runs well here. But yeah, it really can't handle enemies on screen. Again, I don't know if it's the emulation, is it 100% or not. Having seen an Atari Jaguar, my friend had one, but I never had one. But they're so expensive these days that very, very difficult to find one. But this version is an interesting port. I decided to cover it just because it is the basis for most of the 32-bit era version. So next time we will take a look at the Sega 32X version and get your ears in for a treat, because at least there's no sound in this one. You'll be turning off the music in the 32X version. So that is all for this video. So thank you for joining me, and I'll see you again soon, and goodbye.